Governments the world over have experienced testing, particularly on economic systems. African governments are scouting for and adopting innovative ways to attract investment.
We've got a total of 37 special economic zones, 7 of which are government, 30 are private, and the leading among the private is Tatu City. All governments are using special economic zone instruments to attract FDI into their respective countries.
With this in focus, some attractive incentives have to be presented to ensure smooth onboarding of the investor.
The country actually cedes some sovereignty rights to that charter city, and that charter city gets to make its own laws, enforce them as it would like.
But the primary goal being to guarantee ease of doing business by
assisting our investors who come on board as SEZ, basically helping them to onboard as SEZ enterprises, guiding them on the investment environment within Kenya, the investment policies, and guiding them on the licensing aspects, and generally to operate within the SEZ framework as it is guided within the SEZ requirements for Kenya.
One of the top businesses onboarded to run within Tatu City's 5,000 acres is CCI, Africa's leading outsourcing firm. The company recently launched its ultra-modern offices, and this represents a $50 million investment into the Kenya BPO market.
I commend CCI for establishing this ultra-modern, thoughtfully designed and deliberately efficient contact center, which will serve global clients and benefit both Kenya, your company, and the companies you serve.
Inside, there is world-class performance servicing global clients. 95% of the clients in here are sophisticated US clients. They're choosing Kenyan workers and tens of thousands of Kenyan workers because they're the best. And the scalability of that and the speed of that scalability is really remarkable.
CCI Kenya is committed to double its call center workforce to 10,000 in the short term.
So we've got around about 4,500 people across 2 locations at this moment in time. The plan is to grow past 10,000 people over the next couple of years. That's our ambition and that's our plan. And we're working really hard to do that in a really controlled and a really sustainable way with Tatu City and with our clients in order for people to grow and develop and tap into that unlocked potential that we have in Kenya.
Chinese company Steckle Corporation has also found the Tatu City environment conducive for its factory, having completed several robust projects and currently exporting the locally assembled trucks to neighboring East African nations.
We work especially in 6 countries: Tanzania, Kenya, Malawi, Burundi, Uganda, and South Africa. We are more than 47 projects now ongoing now in East Africa. We will have very confidential for the future work with Kenya also in East Africa.
The space at the assembly plant also allows for skills building among the employed locals who are trained to even manage factories. This is an advantage that MTechnologies shares as it hosts over 200 coding trainees.
There is room for expansion. You find that if you go to other business centers, you may not find a place that can accommodate so many people.
Even as the city develops and creates room for businesses, sustainability is a parallel agenda.
In terms of sustainability, we're very focused on creating cities where people can live, work and play, but to do so in a way that it's not at the expense of the natural environment. And this is very, very crucial to the vision of Tatu City. So we're developing it in a way that is sustainable and in a way that actually improves the natural environment and doesn't actually detract from it as we develop it.
So you find that during the day we use solar energy, and then because of the space we don't need to have lighting during the day, so we are able to use natural energy as much as we can. So we also have come up with an app that measures the amount of the clean air in the city, so you're able to advise Tatu if they have given the business people good environment, even for their health.
Bottom line for Kenya, it's about the much-needed foreign domestic investment.
We have a total of around $1.34 trillion globally in form of FDIs. Africa received 80 billion of those. East Africa received 10. Kenya received 0.5 billion. This FDI space is very important for us. We need to compete for. To compete for, we need an environment like this.
As mixed-use satellite cities draw growing numbers of businesses, institutions and private residents who desire a conducive and predictable environment, Tatu City's functioning success could provide Kenya and Africa with another approach to achieving sustainable urban development. Beryl Oro, CGTN, Nairobi.